Let's talk about Aqua 2 and Amber Heard because this isn't a controversial topic whatsoever, right?
I love what's happening here, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. We have not weighed into the whole Amber Heard, Johnny Depp fiasco.
Yeah.
We just haven't. We just, honestly, I'm just not that interested.
Yeah, we don't care.
We don't really care. Their personal problems, whatever. But what I love is what was said here, and that is that in an article that was released by Deadline, a podcast interview done by Deadline, Peter Safran, who is executive producer for Aquaman 2, said, I don't think we're ever going to react to honestly pure fan pressure. You got to do what's best for the movie. We felt like if James Wan and Jason Momoa were there, it should also be Amber Heard. That's really what it was. I love this. He says, one is not unaware of what is going on in the Twitterverse, but that doesn't mean you have to react to it or take it as gospel or accede to their wishes.
Really well said.
Thank you. Thank you. Because everybody else wants to just listen to the hate mobs on Twitter and then do what they say. So I'm really impressed that they are like, yeah, we're not going to listen to Twitter. We're going to do what's right for our film, period.
I found a much better website. The other one was cancer. Yeah, no, listen, guys, and this is not us taking a side or even giving an opinion because we just don't care.
We don't. Yeah.
What we do like is that they're, for once, it's very rare. They're saying we're not gonna take our cues from Twitter. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Regardless of what side of the argument you stand on, Heard or Depp, whatever. And it sounds like Heard is not a great person, but whatever.
Well, it sounds like neither one of them were great.
Right.
So.
Whatever it is, you should be thrilled that they're not taking their cue from Twitter.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Don't listen to a screaming minority. I mean, there was even petitions put out to have her removed.
Right.
Because they're Johnny Depp fans. And some people even said that it was like paid. Some of these things it's very weird, like a paid campaign. So I don't know. Yeah, like there was some sort of like a paid campaign instigated by fans of Johnny Depp who wanted to get her removed. So
yeah, I gotta say, from a selfish standpoint, even though I read a bunch of stuff and that whole situation seems like garbage, horrible stuff. From a selfish standpoint, just for the art of the movie, I didn't want them to change the character because I'm like, yeah, maybe she's like a horrible person, but she's perfect for that character and it already fits in my mind. So let her finish this out. You want to kill her off, that's great, but like, don't replace her in the next movie because that's just gonna.
I would have been okay if they would have moved on from her, to be honest with you.
I mean, you can totally not even have her in the movie at all, but don't replace her.
But I didn't. Yeah. Well, that's the funny. Yeah, exactly. Don't replace her. I thought she served her purpose and you could move on to the next Aquaman movie and she doesn't necessarily need to be there.
Doesn't need to be. Yeah. You can say like she's off saving whales.
Yeah, there's only one person who needs to be there, and that's Jason
Momoa. That's it.
That's pretty much it. And James Wan should be directing for sure.
Right. But everything else, but replacing it is like, honestly, I like Don Cheadle as War Machine, but it was a jarring change from Terrence Howard to Don Cheadle.
That's true. I like Don Cheadle better than Howard, though.
I do. I'm just saying that the change itself was
weird.
Was weird, yeah. All right, and it's all movies are now. It's all about building a franchise, bro.
Yeah. Well, the production began on The Lost Kingdom on July 19th, so it's currently rocking.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. Literally, like that is again another movie in the Snyderverse. And there's only a couple more movies left in the Snyderverse, so like let's really enjoy them while we got them.
I agree with that.
This whole thing with Snyderverse is so weird to me too. It's like they're making Aquaman 2 because it made a bunch of money.
Yeah, you couldn't not make a second one when you make $1 billion, you know.
Right, and they're making a Wonder Woman 3 because it made a bunch of money, and they're making the Flash because they've already invested a bunch of money, which we'll be talking about coming up here. I mean, just why not just make the Snyderverse? You're already you made 4 movies. You let him have his big Justice League that everyone pretty much loved. You're still making movies that are within that universe, but you're trying to keep them separate. You're trying to say that we're not continuing the Snyderverse, but you are soft continuing the Snyderverse anyways. Just commit, man. I don't understand.
Well, they lost Snyder to Netflix. Bottom line, WB, they lost. Warner Brothers lost him to Netflix because now he's there. He's doing all of his new zombie movies.
Right, and I know Snyderverse is Zack Snyder, but you can continue what he started. You don't have to. You don't need Zack Snyder for it.
But they're too bent on doing this CW version of the DC universe.
I know.
That's what they want, man. They want CW, Warner Brothers, DC. I don't know. I don't get it, man.
I gotta say, when we watched the Flash Arrow Legends crossover, remember that? There was a crossover where they were going to combine all the multiverse. They did in the show. They combined the multiverse into one, right?
Right.
And there was a scene where Barry was like looking at all he was like running or something, and he runs into Ezra Miller's Flash. And they're like, hey, man, hey, what's up with you? This is weird, right? Yeah, this is weird. He's like, Cyborg told me something about this. And I'm like, that's cool. They had like a cameo of Ezra Miller, and they had a cameo of Smallville Superman, a cameo of Brendan Rue's Superman. That's all very cool. Except for now you're combining that entire universe in one in the TV show.
I know. So
why would you have those cameos at all when you literally, as part of your canon, you cannot continue that storyline because you just smushed them up. It's so stupid. And now Flashpoint is there's Grant Gustin. Oh, no, we're gonna get into it. I don't want to talk about Flashpoint. I'm just saying.
What are we talking about now?
If you're continuing the series with Aquaman 2 and Aquaman 3 probably and Flash and 113, just like continue the series.
Yeah, just keep going.
Like you're gonna let piddle off until people stop caring about these characters, and then what's the plan? DC needs better guidance, man. I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't know who's making choices over there, but the fact that there's no Henry Cavill is
is a travesty.
Yeah,
and Shazam 2, they're making. You're making all the movies. Just make the universe. I don't get it. Okay.
Ray Fisher, baby. Ray Fisher.
We'll keep talking about this.
Thanks for watching. To see the full conversation, become a member of the Popcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.